of Rakhi week, and obviously what a Rakhi week will be without DIY Rakhis? Nothing, right? So yes, today I'm going to be showing you some DIY Rakhis. I've kept the base of all of the Rakhis to be Molly because it is considered to be auspicious, and the fact that it's so easily available and it's quite affordable as well. So I've kept the base of all of the Rakhis to be Molly, but there are different styles and different variations that you can do to all of the Rakhis. You can obviously customize all of the Rakhis according to your needs, but I'm going to give you some basic ideas which you can do for Rakhi this year. And if you do recreate any of these Rakhis, then don't forget to share it with me on any of my social media. I'll have all of the links in the bottom bar for you guys. And now if you want to know some different and cute and beautiful and affordable Rakhis and customized too, then please keep on watching. So this Rakhi is for your little bro. If you have like a really tiny bro, you can make this for him, and it's really cute. He's gonna love it. So for this, you're gonna be needing some stickers. You can get these easily. I got this one for like 10 rupees. I'm gonna be using this one, like this whole pack for 10 rupees. And then I'm gonna just measure out how much Molly do I want. Now this is really dependent on what your brother's wrist size is, and I'm gonna cut 3 of them, and then I'm gonna tie a basic knot to combine the 3 of them, and then I'm gonna do like braid them like into the regular 3-strand braid. Such a beauty guru. But yes, I'm just braiding it regularly, and once I'm done with braiding it all the way to the end, I'm just gonna tie another knot to secure it, and then I'm gonna snip away the excess ends. I'm gonna take an origami paper and measure out how much paper would I be needing to cover the back of the sticker, because you don't want the sticker sticking on your brother's wrist. So I'm just gonna be cutting some excess paper out from origami paper, and then I'm gonna place it upside down. I'm gonna place my Molly. I'm gonna then stick my sticker on top of it, and I'm gonna press down really well, like really well. So yes, once I've pressed that down, I'm going to snip away all of the excess paper, and our first Rakhi is done. This is so cute and easy and affordable. I love it. Then I'm going to make this Rakhi, which is customizable for your brother. So my brother's name is Aditya, so his initial is A. I got this A pendant thingy for 10 rupees only, so it was again very affordable. So again, I'm gonna take some Molly, and I'm gonna take out like 2 strands of Molly. I recommend like wrapping it around twice around your hand, and that should be perfect. So yes, this is what the locket looks like. So I'm gonna just first sieve this through, like, oh my gosh, what am I saying? I'm gonna put the Molly through both of them, and then I'm gonna loop it to lock it into place so that it doesn't move anywhere. So I am locking it on 3 sides, as you can see me doing here. So locking the top part. Now you need to lock the top part only once, you don't need to lock it twice. So beneath, I locked it twice. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna just, tie a basic knot again, like around the A. I'm going to be doing 3 knots on both the sides. So I'm going to show you what the 3 knots will be looking like once they're all done. So this is what I'm talking about. So now I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side, and after that our Rakhi is done. It looks so simplistic yet so edgy. You can obviously write bhai or swag or whatever you want to with these letters, but I just wanted to keep it simple because my brother likes it that way. Now this one is a really simple Rakhi, especially for if you have like really elder brothers. Then this is something that's very simple, sophisticated and elegant. So for this, I'm going to be taking some Molly again, obviously single strand. I'm going to tie a knot, and about 40% into the Rakhi, I'm going to tie another knot, just to make sure that I have a starting point of where I want my Rakhi to start from. And then I'm going to split my Molly into 2 equal halves. You're going to be needing some pearls, so I'm going to be like just pulling through 1 pearl on each side of the already divided Molly, and then I'm going to tie a knot to create something like this. I'm going to repeat it thrice to get something like this, and after that I'm going to measure where I want my knot to be to create like a complete half, and then I'm just going to again obviously knot it and snip off the excess ends, and with that our third Rakhi is done. So with that, I finished my day 4's video for Rakhi week. Rakhi week is gonna come to an end soon, and I'm quite sad about it because I've like enjoyed doing these videos for you so much, doing it with the hectic schedule that I was going through and still being able to do them. So self-appreciation, narcissism, but yes, we're gonna put that aside. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, then don't forget to comment and subscribe. It will mean a lot to me. Also, don't forget to check out all of my social media listed in the bottom bar as usual for you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Till then, take care. Mwah. Bye.